Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Violent Chris, along with Freshly Squeezed. What are we calling you tonight?
Yep, freshly squeezed Eric McLeod. That's cool.
Freshly Squeezed Eric McLeod. We got Freshly Squeezed.
Don't
I'm
matter.
Violent Chris. You're watching LowBlowRadio, the podcast edition. It's the Halloween edition, if you didn't figure that out already, numbnuts. We watched AEW Dynamite tonight. Freshly Squeezed, Generation X ruler. You want to kick us off?
Yeah. I mean,
Take any notes tonight, you lazy motherfucker, or did you just sit there and watch the show? Oh my God, he didn't take any notes. He sat there too busy with his cock in his hand. He couldn't take any fucking notes tonight. Sorry, Juggalos. Oh, we got.
I drew a picture.
Fuck is that?
I drew some pictures. It was, shows all right, I guess. Best friends were there. That was cool.
I don't even know what to say to this.
But I think we kicked off. We saw, what was that guy? Wardrobe and JFJ.
Wardrobe. Some giant Backstreet Boy. He too pretty to be a tough guy. I know that much. Wardlow, the bodyguard for MJF, and Hangman Adam Page, some drunken country music star coming out acting like he's a pro wrestler in this match. What you think of the match?
Yeah, it was pretty good. That cowboy guy's pretty sweet. I like the he's pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like that he's emotionally unavailable. I can relate.
I like the match. What I did not like is the old as fuck JR called in the match. When is the Grim Reaper going to come for his old ass? You got Tony Schiavone is not too far behind him. And you got the best commentator of the bunch is so fucking ugly, they got to put a mask on him. It's time to change the commentary team up. I thought it was a good match, though.
Yeah.
And I thought that even though Hangman Adam Page is going to get into the finals of the tournament, Wardlow was the real winner of this match. Wardlow looked better out of the two of them. Aside from the fact he's a pretty boy and he's too pretty to be a tough guy. I can't take him believable as a tough guy.
Yeah, Wardlow's been putting on some pretty tough performances lately, so I can see why he's been getting pretty over. So I kind of liked how they said that MJF was going to take his belt if he won too. Fuck that guy. Super funny. No, I thought great match, great sort of setup for the tournament. There were better matches. We can all get to those later, but I still enjoyed this one quite a bit. Definitely got Hangman set up for quite a position at Full Gear. We'll see if he can get it done.
Yeah, he ain't getting it done. Next up, we got Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose was on my screen. I remember him from when he was on the big wrestling program.
Who?
Dean Ambrose. He's the champ now.
They
call him John Moxley now.
Is that the shells, like the ninja shells from WWE?
Yeah. They all the police squad, the SWAT team back in the WWE.
Oh.
And now he's the champion here in AEW.
Was he the big dog?
He's not the big dog.
Was he the? Did he have?
He was the crazy. He was the crazy one.
He had blonde in his hair.
Yeah, he had blonde in his hair. Yeah.
Yeah, like a streak, and he was friends with Paul. Wink.
No.
No.
That's the other guy.
Oh shit. Well, not bad. Not bad. I know John Moxley though. I know we saw a promo from him, and he's the world champ. I had a match with him. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's taking on Eddie Kingston. That match. Pretty excited for that match. I think that match is
going to be like two rabid dogs eating each other's nut sacks. It's going to be awesome. Speaking of Eddie Kingston, We got him out next. He comes out with some old guys and a gold-digging whore. He's taking on Matt Seidel, otherwise known as the Joker, also known as Flathead Jones, also known as Rubberneck Nick. And this was not much of a match at all, actually.
Yeah, I mean, see a lot of Matt on Dark. Sometimes I hang out in the stands from that, with my best friends. And he's certainly been putting on more of a performance there than we got maybe tonight, but not a bad showing against Eddie. Eddie's quite the dude. He's got quite the mindset there, and he's certainly thinking about John Moxley quite a bit. And that was certainly set up in this match quite a bit.
He's got Moxley on the brain. He doesn't know how to get Moxley off his mind, but it's turned him into a rabid dog. And tonight he was going for it. And he even put him in the Bulldog chokehold, just like John Moxley finished him off with. He finished off Matt Seidel with the Bulldog choke, and he made him say, "I quit." He had the gold-digging whore bring the microphone into the ring and made him say, "I quit." That was my fat Uncle Roger standing behind him as well there. I think you guys call him the Butcher.
Oh,
what?
I didn't know your uncle was famous.
Yeah, man. All my family's
famous. Plays in a band?
All my family's famous.
He plays in a band just like you, eh?
I don't know nothing about that. All I know is he eats a lot of cheeseburgers at Thanksgiving barbecues at my trailer. And Roger looked good tonight.
You have cheeseburgers at Thanksgiving?
I have cheeseburgers every fucking night.
Right on.
Next up, we got Skeletor with Jack and Jerry Briscoe, and they were taking on talking with the ugly commentator with the mask, and he was with the old bucks there. Guy who looks like my tubby cousin, and Tarzan sitting next to him with the hair weaves in. What did you think of this promo setting up what is probably the biggest tag match of the year?
This is a bit of a stinker. I think this match, I don't know if it's the hype behind it, but this every week they keep kind of not fulfilling that hype, I think. So this isn't this isn't really doing it for me. We'll see what I'm sure the match is gonna be good, but yeah, these promos aren't necessarily doing it for me. How about you?
Didn't feel like we got a whole lot of payoff to why the Bucks have been doing the things the Bucks have been doing, because bad people do good things and good people do bad things, and it didn't sound like put a lot of thought into the payoff there. So
nope.
I kind of tune out a little bit at that point. But then we got a good spot, I think. I thought I had fun watching the town hall. We had Tony Schiavone and Jennifer Lopez introducing Chris Jericho, first of all, another guy I remember from watching The Big Show. He came out with his song that he actually stole from the Insane Clown Posse, except we were going to call it Go Judas on Your Mom.
Oh, wow. I'm learning all kinds of things tonight on this show.
You better believe it.
I didn't know Jericho took your song. I didn't know we had celebrities working in our commentator booths. This is fantastic. I knew Cody was hanging out with Snoop Dogg, but this is pretty sweet that Jennifer Lopez is coming around.
He's next.
I got to pay more attention backstage.
Snoop Dogg next week. Snoop Dogg, if not next week, full gear. Snoop Dogg's coming. He's coming soon. I didn't catch J-Lo's real name there, but she was sitting next to Tony Schiavone. If you missed her there.
That's I think that looked more like Dasha to me, but Dasha Gonzalez.
I'm pretty sure that was Jennifer Lopez. Then Dinosaur asks a question. MJF has a chart ready.
Dinosaur?
The dinosaur.
You ever met a dinosaur?
Never.
I hang out with dinosaurs all the time.
I bite the heads off live chickens. I smoke rocks. But I ain't never met no dinosaur before. But he asked the question. MJF had the chart ready. he proves he's going to increase the money, make the gold, bring in the cash for the Inner Circle.
Yeah, I know Chris. I met him before.
Right on.
I know MJF. They yeah, I mean they could be friends, I suppose. I don't know why they gotta fight, but I guess they gotta be friends. Or they'll be friends after fighting. It's not what I do with my friends. Is that what you do with your friends?
I smoke rocks with my friends. I chase juggalettes with my friends.
Do you give them hugs?
What the fuck is with this guy?
Right.
Some lackey girl stands next to her dentist friend. She stands on Y2J for a bit. Britt Baker, the dentist. She brings up MJF's track record with his friends and how he usually likes to stab him right in the fucking back, right? Which, you know, I can relate to that a little bit. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do in life. But MJF had an answer for her to try to calm any fears that Y2J might be having.
Yeah, Britt's tells me to stop drinking so much orange juice, but Reed was cool.
Is this supposed to be bad for your teeth?
She's the dentist, man.
Next, we had some waiter guy, some French waiter comes up. He asks if he wants to join the Inner Circle. They tell the hot dog guy to fuck off. He can't join the Inner Circle. Then fucking Eric Bischoff's still alive. As we go right back to WCW days, I used to work, or my friends used to work in WCW, Violent J and Shaggy. But yeah, then they bring up more WCW with Jericho and Schiavone, and I realized we've gone all the way back to 1990 WCW. I think your town hall with Jericho was a little bit better than this one.
Yeah, I think Jericho and MJF work well together, but they don't necessarily need all the extra stuff, maybe. But yeah, maybe I had to come with some way to get to this match. I get it. I get it. I've had to set up matches with Jericho before too. Some of these have been a little weird lately.
One good thing came out of this is we get a big match at Full Gear. We get Y2J takes on MJF. If MJF wins, he's going to be in the Inner Circle, and then we're going to see some stuff cooking, I'm sure. More than song and dance routines, more than town halls with Schiavone and J-Lo. We're going to get to some action at that point, I think. And next week, we get Sammy and Ortiz. They're going to take on MJF and Wardlow in a tag match because they don't want him in the Inner Circle.
They don't like jackets, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'd be fine with presents. I like presents. But maybe not in the Inner Circle. I get it.
I didn't like Eric Bischoff asking the same goddamn questions that the other guys had already asked. And instead of them just telling him we already answered that question, it changed the goddamn answers they gave. But let's move on anyway. We get on to, you had a match there tonight, Freshly Squeezed. Freshly Squeezed, the lazy fuck, the GX Ginger, he takes on, tries too hard, the son of a plumber, the cousin and a nephew of a child molester, probably, Cody Rhodes, for the TNT Championship, because it went to the time limit last week. I thought we were going to get all the way to the time limit tonight, too.
Yeah. I kind of, guess I'll talk outside about myself on this situation here, but I enjoyed the spot with my friends, the best friends, getting in there, the Lumberjacks, all around. I thought were kind of an interesting addition to this match, but yeah, I can't say that it was better than last week's. I like parts of both matches, neither of them being top star matches, but like together maybe telling more of an all-around story, I suppose. And I suppose in the end, the best thing we're getting out of this is a nice feud for me with John Silver. So everybody loves John Silver these days.
Are you going to be just as lazy with John Silver as you are in a ring against Cody?
He did kick me in the face. But
Oh my God.
we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll start drinking Kool-Aid.
Pretty standard match. You're gonna switch your drink, son. Switch to Fago.
Never had it.
You're missing out. You don't know what you're missing.
Does it come in orange?
Oh, it comes in orange. Next up, we had Straight Edge Serena Deeb. She's the new NWA World Women's Champion. Wins it off Thunder Rosa the other day there, and this was her first title defense. I didn't know who she fighting against, though.
She was on, she had a debut on Dark this week. She fought Hikaru Shida, great matchup. Seen her in the Indies too. She was, I believe I saw her at the Collective Weekend when I made my little surprise appearance there as well.
She a COVID girl.
Well, hopefully, no. I didn't get it. Oh, so she was clean too. That's so. I didn't know you were in the dirt sheets.
I'm in all the sheets.
Can't keep the. Oh wow, learn a lot about juggalos tonight. I might have to start painting my face. I'm gonna tell my friends about it.
We can't stay out of the sheets, baby.
I'm excited that she's the new champ, though. It's cool to see the NWO title showing up here. Yeah, let's see more of those NWA people showing up. I wonder what happened with Thunder Rosa, though. Guess we'll wait and see.
Probably COVID. Next up, we got Sean Spears. He's got Skeletor with him again. And what the hell happened here?
The BSK's new here, I guess. He didn't quite know what was up. They had to fill a bit of a slot. Something happened. I think that Spooky Girl got hurt.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, Spooky Girl got hurt.
The Spooky
I was
Girl.
I was too scared to watch.
The girl
I wouldn't have watched anyway. It scares me. Halloween scares me, but
girl ended up in hospital at the taping, so we didn't see that one. But we saw this and said it's nothing happens, a little squish. And Scorpio Sky, he has his things with Sean Spears going on from the other show. So yeah,
I like this costume.
It was a nice costume. You mess with a bull, you get the horns.
That's is that from one of your guys' songs?
No, that was from Tony Schiavone, for Christ's sake.
Oh.
We got Kenny Omega took on Penna. He formerly La Parka in WCW. He was also Sin Cara in WWE, and one time he played Eddie Guerrero as well. So he was taking on Kenny Omega tonight in the semifinals of the tournament, where the winner is going to now get Hangman Adam Page, the Drunken Cowboy, in the finals, and the winner of that match gets a world title shot against whoever the champ may be when that time may come down the line. Wow. Kenny Omega's got an entrance that's lasting longer than his matches. I'm glad this match went a little bit longer tonight.
Before we even get to that, I thought the only two people hanging out in AEW that have dressed up like La Parka were Chris Jericho and Dean Malenko, but man.
No, that's Penna. Penna used to be La Parka back in WCW.
Wow. I'm working with legends. Wow.
He's not as good once he became Sin Cara. He couldn't remember how to do a lot of the rope jumps, but he remembering a lot of how to do that now, because tonight he's way better at that.
Yeah. These two wrestled back at All In, and that was, almost like 3 years ago. So nice to see them back in the ring with each other again. This was a pretty enjoyable main event. The crowd seemed into it. Kenny, getting a real kind of different Kenny here. We got that real in the start of this match. Real kind of different side to this guy. Kind of worried about poor Hangman, but we'll see what happens.
I think Hangman's got a lot of problems on his hands coming up in the finals against Kenny here. Kenny throwing his AAA Mega Championship belt out in Penna's face as well. What'd you make of that?
I like that.
The disrespect.
The belt was kind of orange. I kind of like that color. That's cool.
It's a new hard-ass, badass side of Kenny Omega we're seeing. I like it. I think the fans are digging it. Like the dancing girls at the entrance, they could be juggalettes anytime.
Rock on, rock on. Well, yeah, I really enjoyed this too. I think Kenny put on a fantastic in-ring performance here. I haven't gotten myself in the ring with Kenny Omega, but I think he's going to be quite the trouble for Hangman. And if he ends up going for that belt, we could be in quite the trouble here in AEW with a cleaner is our world champ.
Quick prediction from you. Who gonna win this match in the finals?
You know, as I was getting pretty, the build for this always kind of seemed like everyone was predicting we were going to get Hangman Kenny. Everyone was saying Hangman Kenny, Hangman Kenny. Now we're there. I find it so hard to pick now. Whereas before, I don't know if it was easy, but now I'm excited. But it's hard to pick. It's hard to pick. I think it depends a lot with how other things play out at Full Gear, but I'm leaning so much more towards Kenny, but you never know. I think that's why they do such great things in AEW. I think that's why it's pretty cool to hang out here. You know,
I'm going Drunken Cowboy. I think the Drunken Cowboy going to pull off what we look at as a massive upset. Except by the end of the match, it won't look like quite so massive an upset because you're going to handle Kenny, the new Kenny, and you're going to hand him a loss. And then that's going to put Kenny right over the edge, and we're going to get full cleaner then after that.
All right, well, then you had me make a prediction. My next prediction for you, do the Bucks second Hangman or Kenny for this match. Because that's been the kind of the story build. So I hear. I hang out a little bit when Brandon films things in the back for that ETBB show.
I'm going to say yes. Yes, they get together, they smoke some rocks together before the night starts, and then they accompany him to the match for that match.
With their tag belts or no?
No. No. But something's got to give there. There ain't no way they're sticking to the same stipulation that Cody made. They're going to come with an excuse where Cody never did come with an excuse yet. Mr. Tries Too Hard, Triple H Jr., he's at least living up to his word there. So I like that about Cody. I got to respect him for that.
I thought it being very strange them bringing that up. I'm hoping it means a little bit more than just the fact that it seems like Cody's just got business elsewhere. And it was just nice to take him, away from some of that for now. But yeah, I felt like a little... like they had found an old script all of a sudden. They forgot that had Cody's name on it. And they put the Young Bucks name all of a sudden. That happens. Hey, AEW's a pretty chill place. You know, that's why I like it here.
Right on, right on. This is a lot of fun for the Halloween special tonight. It was nice seeing you, freshly squeezed, Orange McLeod.
It was nice seeing you too. What was it, Violent Chris?
Violent Chris. They also know me as Platinum Smoke, or you call me Skinny Broccolis. Call me Little Daddy Sour, Little Daddy Fudge, Mr. Slaps, and also Lord of the Bowl.
Rock on. Well, I'm going to finish myself off a nice chug of Tropicana here.
Oh, you finished yourself up all right.
Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, how about you let everyone know where they can hear some more of this Low Blow Radio podcast I keep hearing all kinds of things about?
You can listen to the Low Blow Radio podcast on Spotify, Sounder, all the podcast places. You listen to us live on a radio show, but you can't see us dressed up for Halloween. On 88.7 The River, if you live in Ontario, Canada. If you don't, you tune in online, 887theriver.ca. And you also find under the archives, the old shows. You listen to all that shit.
I also heard if you wanted to watch it, to maybe even see like them dressed up in costumes or like not dressed up in costumes and other cool video stuff. They even have like a YouTube channel, which I've checked out a few times. YouTube's pretty cool. It's Low Blow Radio podcast there on YouTube. You can like, share, and subscribe those videos too. I hear that's a really good thing to help their channel out. You get in the comments, let them know if you enjoyed their costumes and their Halloween special. I'm sure they'd like to hear about that kind of stuff. And as far as I know, I think they'll be back probably next week with another Low Blow Radio podcast.
We probably be back next week. Probably less makeup next week.
Yeah, I think so.
Now I wanna rush